All right, good morning. Today is March 3rd, 2025. I am Judge Kate Johnson. I'm about to call the calendar. When you hear your case, please make your announcements. Dawn Anderson,
State will be ready.
who's the attorney for Dawn Anderson?
Attorney Craig Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, are you ready?
I am, Judge. I'm up here talking to myself because I was still muted. Please hold for a report on that.
Okay, all right. Mikhail Brown,
Your Honor, this is one warrant that was left over from last week when we had the hearing in this case. And if I'm not mistaken, we covered everything, including that warrant. If Miss Thomas Stanley can double check it, but I'm pretty positive that's what we did.
okay, well, all right. Who's counsel on this one?
Oh goodness, who was?
His name is Torrance Butterfield. He's a private attorney.
All right, and so is he going to agree that it was covered? Because I didn't hear the case. So I can't sign on a prelim for a case I didn't hear the evidence.
One moment, Your Honor. I'm confirming now.
And so the only thing you can confirm is whether or not that charge is actually on the order. Is that what you're confirming?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. I keep going. Let's just hold on that one, please.
Okay.
Isaac Dewater.
State will be ready.
All right.
We'd like a hearing, Judge.
That's going to be a hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Rogers.
Good morning.
Jalen Freeman.
State will be ready.
All right.
That case is assigned to Brandon Lewis, Your Honor.
Can someone reach out to Mr. Lewis and find out where he is and if he knows he has a case today?
Yeah, I actually think he reached out to me. Let me see. Let's see which client is this for. He's asking for a waiver, and he's saying the email, just to read it, I will not be requesting a bond motion request that this matter be removed from the bond calendar. I will be looking for the waiver, and that's in response to.
Okay, so he's having waiver only. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Darius Gore.
Yeah, it's my understanding that's a consent bond from.
That's a bond waiver this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, we're just gonna wait. That's Mr. Hood's case, right?
Yes. No.
Or is my case
Go.
Oh, okay. All
bond
right,
waiver
Mr.
this
Hood.
morning?
All right, Darian Grimes.
State will be ready.
Okay.
Need to hold on that one, Judge.
All right, put it down as a pretrial. Maya Gully, that's gonna be a continuous, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and can we do 326?
No objection to 326. That's fine. Thank you.
All right,
Yeah, and my officer is logged on. Can I confirm with him that he will be available on that date?
please do.
Officer St. John,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have any conflicts or anything for March the 26th of 2025?
No, it's gonna be via Zoom, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be any issues.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's for Jordan?
That's for
Gully, Maya
Gully.
Gully.
Okay, it said that I had prelims today for Morris Jordan.
Okay, all right, well then you just hold.
Hold on.
And Deputy, you can send Gully back, and you can also send Freeman back and Gore.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Cornelius Hall.
That's a bond waiver, Your Honor.
All right.
And I've already excused the officer.
Yes. Have a day. Have a great day, officer. Thank you. Jonathan Hanson.
State will be ready.
All
Judge,
right.
that is a straight waiver. This young man has already secured bond through private counsel from one of the Superior Court judges. So this is going to be a straight waiver.
Great. Thank you. Taiwan Lacey.
And I believe that's a consent
Your
bond.
Honor.
Is that Miss Attorney Walton's case?
Tiffany Pleasant, Judge.
Oh, okay, all right. You said, what is that gonna be, a consent bond?
It's the bond waiver, Judge.
Okay. All right. Quillan McDonald,
State will be ready.
all right.
We're gonna have a preliminary hearing on that, Judge.
All right. Right, Dontavius McLemore,
State's ready. Officers logged on.
That's gonna be
and
a
what
preliminary.
officer, and what officer is it?
Deputy Frazier, actually, Your Honor.
Frazier, all right.
That's gonna be a preliminary hearing, Judge.
Okay, all right. Jordan Morris,
That's the bond waiver, Your Honor.
all right.
Officer St. John, you're free to go. Is that the only other one you had?
You talking about for Morris, Jordan?
Yes.
Yes, that's the only one I was aware of.
Okay, you're free to go.
All
And
right, thank you.
Deputy, you can send Morris back. Taquan Owens,
And I believe there's going to be a hearing from what Ms. Walton was advising me.
that's Miss Walton's case.
Yes,
Judge,
ma'am.
Judge,
Good
Uh-huh.
morning. Yes, that'll be a hearing.
All righty. Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Walton. Did you file an entry?
I did, Your Honor, some time ago. Was it
Okay,
bad?
all right. All right.
Judge,
Yes,
I may have messed up this because of the moving around of the order. McElmore is a consent bond. And
it's not a
Macklemore.
hearing. So it's not a
yes.
hearing.
No, ma'am, that one is not. The prelim is
Oh.
on McDonald. I had them inverted.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So what is Macklemore?
Macklemore is a consent bond.
Is a consent bond. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And then we have Attorney Pleasant's case. Mr. Morris is a consent bond, and then Owens is going to be a hearing. David Robinson.
State will be ready.
All right.
I believe that's Mr. Manetti's case. He indicated it was a hearing.
Yes, Your Honor, that's accurate.
All righty. Is that officer on? Or you need to get him on?
I'll need to get him on, Your Honor. This is a deputy at the jail.
Okay, all right. Corey Simmons.
State will be ready.
Mhm.
Okay.
Attorney Rogers.
Yes, ma'am, Judge. I just checked. He actually is showing us out on bond on these charges currently. I shouldn't say showing us out on bond, but these charges aren't holding him at the jail. So I don't know if it's
Wait, say that again, Attorney Rogers?
right now he's made bond as far as on these
On
charges.
these charges?
Yes, ma'am. He's still, for what I just looked at least on the jail screen, is showing like
He's out on bond, but he's being held for some other reason.
yes, ma'am, like a one-person hold or something like that.
Okay, if we could just confirm that, then we'll just dismiss. We don't have to worry about it on this one. We'll just
Yes, Your
put mark it as out to bond. All righty. Raymond Stanford. I'm sorry, Tyjon Smith, Mr. Smith.
That's the bond waiver, Judge.
All right. Raymond Stanford.
State will be ready.
Hold for report, Judge.
Mhm. Alexander Tucker.
State's ready.
Need to hold on that one, Judge.
All right. And then Lavequias Williams.
That's Mr. Hood's client, Your Honor, the one we're trying to figure out where the consent bond is.
That's correct,
Yeah.
Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so you just hold tight.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, can I propose a solution? Can we just
Certainly.
send the paperwork to him? He can sign it and we can get it right back to the court today. I don't know
Okay.
where it went, but we sent it to him. He signed it. He sent it back, and I don't know where it is now.
Okay, yes, if we can do that. And Mr. Hood, if you could, I mean, you don't have to sit on, but if you can just stand by, can you sign that immediately and send it back?
Judge, I'm actually outside the courthouse in my vehicle. So I don't think I have the capabilities on my phone to do that. But what I can do is resend my copies where I did sign both the waiver as well as the consent bond.
That would be great.
Okay. And to
That
whom
would
should
be
I
great.
forward that, Judge?
Ms. Thomas.
Send it to us the way you did before, okay?
Okay,
But
and I'll stand by and make sure you received it.
okay, but I'm gonna ask you to include somebody else on it in an abundance of caution. Do
All
you
right.
see, I know you're on your phone, but do you see J.A. Yakte Thomas Stanley on there?
I do.
Can you include her on it? Her email will be the same as ours, the same prefix, just one big long word. Ms. Thomas Stanley, is your name on your email the way it is on your Zoom screen?
Yes, but I'm also sending it to him via chat as well.
Okay. So if you can check the chat, she's going to send you the correct spelling of her name. And when you resend it, send it to all of us, including her. Okay.
I will do that shortly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Deputy, would you like me to go over who can go back, who can be sent back really quickly? Or do you have it?
Yes, ma'am. We can go over one more time.
All righty. And so Mr. Freeman can go back.
Okay.
Darius Gore can go back.
Okay.
Jonathan Hanson can go back.
Hanson. Okay.
Taiwan Lacey.
Okay.
Dontavius McLemore.
Yes, ma'am.
Jordan Morris. Tajon Smith. Those individuals can go back.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And
Your
Hall, Corellis Hall, if he hasn't already.
And Corellius Hall, I missed him.
Yes, ma'am. I have all also.
Okay, all righty.
Your Honor,
Yes,
it is confirmed that Sessions is out to bond on these charges.
okay, so out to bond. All righty, so we don't have to worry about that one. All right, so I do want to get started on hearings. So, ADA Thomas, who do you have ready? And then we still need to deal with Michael Brown about putting that extra charge.
I'm still checking on that now, Your Honor.
All righty. So I have hearings for DeWater, Isaac DeWater. Are we ready on that one, ADA Thomas? ADA Thomas.
And I'm doing the same thing as Mr. Lewis right now. I'm talking to myself. I'm making an announcement all the way.
Okay.
State is ready, and we have officers ready on Taekwon Owens. I have him marked as first. Then I have
Taekwon Owens. Okay.
then
Well, let's just start with Taekwon Owens if the officer is on.
he is.
Okay. And
the others
has
I need to make phone calls.
Ms. Walton, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Deputy, can you get Mr. Owens, please?
Sorry to interrupt
And
you,
then
Your
when
Honor.
we're done with this hearing, we will then I'll let you guys go back into breakout rooms, but I just want to start with some hearings.
You said Ms. Owens, Your Honor?
Taekwon
Mr.
Owens?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Your Honor. I'm at the hospital currently with an inmate, and he just got discharged. So I'm headed downstairs to secure him in my patrol vehicle so he can get ready to head back to the jail.
Wait, say that one more. I didn't hear you, officer.
He's at the hospital with an inmate. He needs to get him secured in his car, and then he's going to log back on.
So we're not
Yeah,
ready for
because
Owens yet.
yes, ma'am, I'm on. So I can, as soon as I
No,
get down
no
to my
worries.
vehicle and secure him in the vehicle, then
That's
I can
no problem.
testify.
Go ahead and do
If you could
that.
just give me 15
Yes,
minutes.
yes.
And
Just
Your
let us
Honor,
know when you're ready.
Your
Yes,
Honor,
ma'am.
the paperwork just came through from Mr. Hood's client. He put it in
Oh,
the
good.
check, and I also received it on my end.
Okay, and so you can go ahead and sign it and send it over?
It should be sent already, Your Honor. It's already
Okay.
signed. It just needs to be submitted to the court.
Okay,
I'm
great.
checking now. And also, Your Honor, it is confirmed that Mikhail Robert Brown, charge, warrant number 2025 CW 70371 has been bound over.
Great. All right, so we don't have to do anything. This was already bind order previously done. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to
And
go to
Honor,
another?
I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these other officers in while we're waiting.
All right, and so Deputy, we don't need Mr. Owens just yet. You can let him go back for a moment.
Yes, ma'am. It's important.
And the officer for David Robinson, is he available? Or Isaac DeWater, either one of those?
Not yet, Your Honor. They're the ones I'm about to start calling.
Okay, Officer Rice. I see Officer Rice. Who's Officer Rice for?
One of the cases that Attorney Rogers asked us to hold on.
Okay.
So he's here for Alexander Tucker.
Oh, okay. All right.
Deputy Frey.
All right, so I'm gonna go off YouTube